Welcome to this gentle yoga session in which we will work on easy yoga stretches for a soft spring awakening. First we come into child pose, so take your way to transition. First on hands and knees, big toes together, knees as wide as the yoga mat, and bring your sit bones towards your heels. And then walk your hands forward. And rest your head onto the floor. We start with observing our breath and take a short check-in with our body and with how we feel. Let your shoulders soften on each exhale and observe your breath. Then we press ourselves up on the fingertips. Walk your hands in and walk your knees in. Knees underneath the hip points and the wrists underneath the shoulders. And start to focus on your neutral spine. So bring your attention to that fifth lumbar vertebra and try to soften that area. Then we start with some cat-cow movements to warm our body up. Rolling the shoulders down onto the back, melt them on your back. Tailbone is facing upwards and your heart is facing forward. Exhale, draw the belly in and up. Tailbone under and come into cat pose. And do this a few times in your own rhythm. And without moving them, draw your hands towards your knees and your knees towards your hands. And we bring our back to neutral again and sway a little bit from side to side. And we come to stillness. You place the left hand in the center of the yoga mat. We bring the right hand towards our right shoulder and open up the shoulder. And then we stretch out our right arm. We start to roll the shoulders, bring your arm backwards, down and forward. Up, face backwards. Fingertips are reaching back to hold your arm down, up, and last time. And when your arm is facing forward, we place the hand back onto the floor. We'll make some movements. And we place the right hand in the center of the yoga mat. We bring the left hand onto the shoulder and open up the shoulder. Then we bring our left arm up. And let the left arm roll backwards. down, 4, and up, and down and facing backwards, and stretch out through the fingertips, and your arm down, and up. And when the arm is forward, facing forward, bring your hand down onto the mat and make some gentle movements from left to right. Then we reach our right arm out, we plug the shoulder in, we thread the needle, bring our right arm in and underneath, and bring it underneath the bridge of the left. And you can stretch out your left arm if that feels okay for you, or sway your arm around your waistline and let your right shoulder melt down in the direction of the floor. We are not pushing our shoulder down, we just let gravity do its work. Then we place the left hand underneath the shoulder and we press ourselves up and sway from left to right. Then we stretch out our left arm, we plug the left arm back into the socket and we thread the needle underneath the bridge of the right arm. And if it's convenient for you, you can stretch out your right arm or maybe sway your arm around your waist. And on each exhale, soften your shoulders and let them melt down to the floor. Then we bring our right arm back, place the right hand underneath the shoulder and push yourself up. Bring the left hand back onto the floor and make some easy movements to loosen up. We stop the movement. We're going to work on some strength, so we point the toes into the yoga mat and we walk our hands back and bring ourselves up. Then we stretch our legs. On an inhale, come into chair pose as low as you can. And on an exhale, halfway lift. Inhale, chair pose. Exhale, halfway lift. Inhale, chair pose. Exhale, halfway lift. And the last time, inhale, chair pose. Exhale, halfway lift. Bend your knees and make your way to sit. We place the feet together for a butterfly pose, Baddha Konasana. Roll the shoulders onto your back and let them melt down. And make movements, bouncing movements with your legs in the direction of the floor. And try to sit upright. And then stop the movement, but hold and relax your muscles and fascia. And notice how this feels in your body. And then bring your knees a little bit up again and start the bouncing movements for a few seconds. Not forcing it, just gentle movements in the direction of the floor to open up your hips and to stimulate the blood flow in your hips. Then stop for a few seconds and try to relax the muscles. Just focus on your muscles and fascia in your pelvic area. And we do one more round. Lift the legs slightly and start to bounce your thighs in the direction of the floor. And again, just gentle movements. Let your body awaken softly into spring. Then we stop the movement. We slide, if possible, we slide our hands underneath the calves and we take our big toes or our foot and start to lift, if possible, onto a balancing position. And maybe you could put your finger, your thumb and index finger towards each other. In this happy spring yoga pose. Then slowly bring your feet back onto the floor and slide your hands back. Support your knees up. Bring your knees a little bit wider than hip width distance apart, hands behind your sit bones, roll your shoulders down, back down. And do some windshield wipers from left to right. You could look into the other direction, the opposite direction, if that's okay for you. And it might give a little different feel in your low back. Then we place our feet up again. Interlace your fingers and slowly roll down onto the floor. And place your feet together into a reclined butterfly pose or Supta Baddha Konasana. And start to make soft bounces in the direction of the floor. Again, to stimulate the blood flow. We work on the fascia and the muscles. And relax the muscles. Relaxing your muscles is even so important as stretching and contracting them. And that's a part we often forget to do in yoga, in exercises. And again, we make some bounces. And relax your legs. And you might notice that your thighs are coming a little bit closer already in the direction of the yoga mat. And relaxing our muscles is even so important as stretching and working them. We support our knees with our hands and bring our knees up. We stretch out one leg and then the other. Your legs are a little more than hip width distance apart. Feet are falling to either side. Arms are on a little distance from your body, hand palms facing the ceiling. And observe your breath. Feel your shoulders melting down into the floor on each exhale. And feel that on each exhale your body sinks a little bit deeper into the floor. We take a few more breaths here, and you can stay here a little longer if you like. Or otherwise bring your hands together in an Anjali Mudra. Thank you for joining me in this practice. And it would be great if you would like to subscribe to my channel and visit my website. Namaste.